Here are 3 ways to recognize your own toxicity in friendships. Yes, you've heard me right. It's not always them the problem. It is not always the other girl that causes this relationship to fall off. Sometimes they are only responding to how you behave. And I talk about this because I spent time introverting myself on the failed relationships I've had throughout my life in friendships. So, just for you to be self-aware as a grown woman that you are, as the boss lady that you are, you have to grow in your self-awareness. You have to become more emotionally intelligent to better yourself. And here are 3 ways to recognize your own toxicity. Number 1, you tend to grab always the attention to yourself. Whether it's with conversations, whether it's with dating life events, take the time to audit your behavior in your relationships with your girlfriends. Are you always talking? Are you always sharing? Are you always feeling inclined to say something? Girl, I've been there. Don't worry, I understand. But that is a toxic behavior in friendship. You should share what is happening to you, but it shouldn't be a hostage situation of your friendship. You shouldn't be kidnapping the time you spend together with your friend to always just get a venting session and a way for you to basically unburden yourself of your feelings. Your friend is not a dumpster. Your friend is not a therapist. Your friend has their own emotional baggage, that they need to offload as well. So, are you always grabbing the attention in all conversations? Are you always talking about your personal feelings, your days, your colleagues, your relationships, your kids, your parents, your family? Ask yourself, how often do you let them speak? How much do you know about them? How much do you know about their lives? How much do you know about their relationships? If you start auditing these things and you realize you know little, that means you're probably exhibiting behavior number 1, which is taking ownership of everything within the relationship and not giving them space. So that was 1 toxic behavior. Toxic behavior number 2, you don't always match your friend's energy. Now, this is another one which, for some that are not self-aware, that are not emotionally intelligent, that might come as a shock. But yes, you are supposed to match your friend's energy. Just like you expect your partner, your workplace, your spouse or whomever to match your energy, to put in as much effort as you do, you are expected to do the same in friendships. If your friend is always eager to meet, to talk, to discuss, and you are not matching their energy, you are the toxic one in that relationship. You are probably trying to look for service in that relationship and not giving out of yourself. And if that person has tried to maybe communicate that and you don't respond accordingly, you might very well be on the way to destroying that friendship. So review yourself. Take the time to check yourself. Are you matching up their energy? Now, saying here that you should matching up their energy 99% of the time, but I'm saying it should never be so one-sided that the other friend starts feeling like you don't care. You've got to match up their energy. Are they going through something low? You've got to be low with them. Are they going through something high? You've got to be high with them. If you are not matching their energy, something within that setup, within that bond is not quite right. And that could be a sign that you are toxic in that relationship. Sign number 3, you have got to feel the need to always score even. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you must score even with them? Say, for example, they got a promotion from work. Do you feel like you need to tell them about this new business you're launching? Say, for example, that their kid just did something. amazing at school or performing in sport, do you feel the need to also talk about some sort of performance from your own child? If they're talking about something great that happened with their spouse or their relationship, do you feel the need to also expand on some great things your partner did? If you feel the need to always score even, there is definitely something toxic within you in that relationship. You have got to check yourself, because friendships are not supposed to be scorecards. They are not supposed to be about what you did and I did. So there's something that is pursuing competition within you. And you must actually wonder or ask yourself, do you want a friendship, or do you want to have someone to keep up with? So friendship, just as any other love-based relationship, should be selfless, should be about giving yourself, should be about supporting that person, growing with the person, together with them. It shouldn't be about matching up what they do. It shouldn't be about showing something off. It shouldn't be about feeling like you are lacking or falling short or staying behind. If that is how you feel, then that person is not your friend. Now get me right. In every friendship, you are supposed to feel pulled up. You are supposed to feel like this person is pushing you to be better, but it should never be from a point of view of competing or scoring even. At that point, that's becoming toxic, because your own motive at that point are not pure. So how have you done with those 3 points? Are you toxic friend? Let me know in your comments what you thought of these points. And if there's anything that you feel is missing from this video, make sure to add it in the comment section. I'll see you in the next conversation in the Boss Lady's room.